Hello, and welcome to another stultifying episode of Music Go Round. I can't remember. I get confused. It gets confusing now, doesn't it? Because there are so many channels of videos to be done. And today we're looking at a compilation album from The Who. We are looking at Meaty, Beaty, and Big and Bouncy. There we go. I love that sleeve. I've always loved. I just love it. Don't you? Early Photoshop, except it wasn't Photoshop. Look, and then on the back, they flip it around. Look, they put the kids there, and that's really. I love that. We love The Who, don't we? Do you love The Who? I love The Who too. So yeah, it's a compilation, and The Who have many compilations. Whew. There are so many, and we're just going to go through some of them. Looking at the discography, you have Magic Bus, they're on tour, Direct Hits, Meaty, Beaty, Big and Bouncy, Odds and Sods, Story of The Who, Phases, Hooligans, Who's Greatest Hits, Rarities 1 and 2, Singles, Who's Missing, The Who Collection, Who's Missing, Who's Better, Who's Best. That was my first Who compilation. I had it on cassette. 30 Years of Maximum R&B, a great box set. I had that as well. My Generation, Very Best of The Who, 20th Century Masters, the Ultimate Collection, had that. Then and Now, First Singles Box, Greatest Hits Some More, Icon 2, Pinball Wizard, and The Who Hits 50. So many greatest hits. But we're just going to look at this one for the time being, because this was reissued. I can't remember what was it, last year, 2017, 3 years ago. Where did the time go? Where did it go? And yeah, I mean, I think it's not a bad. Again, if you don't know The Who, funny thing is looking at it, you wouldn't know it's a compilation. You know, for the layman, there is no indicator here to say that this is a compilation. This could be an album. This could be maybe, I don't know, B-sides or something like that, or rare tracks. But it is actually an actual compilation. So it starts off with the I can't explain mono, because you do get mono and stereo tracks on this, and this one's been remastered as well. So there we go. That's nice. Kids Are Alright, Happy Jack, I Can See for Miles, Pictures of Lily, My Generation, The Seeker. Now The Seeker, I think this is, I'm probably going to get it wrong, but I think it's one of the first times it was featured. It was one of those tracks. Again, it's one of those well-known tracks that you hear in adverts and on things, and yet it wasn't an album. It wasn't an album track. It only appeared here. Odd that. Anyway, Anyhow, Anywhere. Love that one. Pinball Wizard, Legal Matter, Boris the Spider. Have a bit of fun in there, which is the mono mix. Magic Bus, Substitute. Oh, now Substitute was the song that drew me to the Who. It was the song that was on the radio when I'd be eating my breakfast before I needed to go to school. And you've got to remember, this would have been in, I don't know, 75, 76, 77. And, 10 years down the line, they're still playing it on the radio. And I loved the duality of the lyrics. I loved the wordplay. And I listened to it. And I just thought it was the cleverest song I ever heard. I just thought it was so clever. And again, I think a lot of people know the song and they know the tune, but they don't necessarily pay much heed to the words. Go and look at the words written down. Go and understand what it's about, and you go, wow, Townsend was in a very clever place there. And another clever song, I'm a Boy, which, is it a boy who is forced to dress as a girl, or is it a girl who's a tomboy? Trans rights. We talk about things like this all the time, but we had tomboy. When I was a lad, we had tomboys. My cousin was a tomboy, and she grew up to like football. We'll just leave it at that. No shame in that. Good for her. She's got, I think she's married and got kids. Married to another lady. Again, nothing wrong with that. That's progressive. That's good. Let everyone be happy. That's what I say. And I'm a Boy. You could see it as an early trans rights song. I'm a boy, but my ma won't admit it. And I love the humour of it. I love the playfulness of the song. I mean, as a compilation, again, you've got to remember where this comes. This comes after all those great records, and just before Quadrophenia, and it does an all right kind of job. Yeah, an all right kind of job, because there's nothing here from. Just trying to check. Is there anything there from? There's nothing there from Who's Next. You see, but maybe that's because that was recent. But yeah, as a compilation, I think it works quite well. Again, maybe the running order could do the justing, because you could go back and front and forward and back again. Yeah, I always prefer the chronological approach. Start at the beginning and work to the end. But that's my preference. That's the way I do things. But yeah, I just love the sleeve. I'm going to keep going on about the sleeve and how much fun that is, and how great it all is. I just love that concept. I love clever stuff like that, because again, it would have been done before Photoshop, and they would have manually had to use the film and composite things in. So yeah, in terms of a rating, I could give it a 5, couldn't I? Should I give it a 5, or should I just should I be sensible and give it a 4? I'll be sensible. I'll give it a 4. I'm going to give it 4 Seekers out of 5. 4 Seekers out of 5. And also, yeah, I forgot to mention that the version of I'm a Boy on here is an alternate recording. So there you go. There you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Mine's been Darren Locke. I've been talking about Meaty, Beaty, Big and Bouncy, which is just a great name. It's just a great title for an album. I think every album should be called that. And thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, and by golly, by now you should know what that is, and that is ta-da.